season. There's a difference for me now compared to even 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah!
I thought maybe we would be, talking things over all day long and have a lot of time to spend together. But I was just kidding around a little while ago. I said, this job is almost as tough as medicine. I mean, we're up early in the morning and late at night, but we do get to visit mostly in the morning. I guess we're too tired by nighttime. There's money goes to bed. But it's as far as I'm concerned, it's a great arrangement. And of course, the media made a lot of fun of it, but that was okay too. But in good taste.
Well, the funniest thing was that there was a cartoon that said that should we have a grocery list, and of course Ron Paul objected because that would be central planning. The cartoon concluded by saying, "Well, Dad, it's time for me to pay my rent." And he said, "Well, it better be in gold and silver."
Yeah!
Now, I understand that both of you have books coming out later this year. Maybe you might care to preview them for us. Tell us what are they called and what are they about? Senator Paul first.
Well, mine's going to be really good. I had help with mine, and the help is on the stage. And Jack, I think, has a copy of it. Jack helped write the book.
Yeah! Yeah!
And it's called The Tea Party Comes to Washington.
Yeah!
Congressman, my book is called Liberty Defined. Lately there's been a lot of people wanting to define liberty. They want to define the Tea Party movement, and they want to define what we all believed in. I thought, well, maybe I have a chance, maybe I can say what I think it's all about. So I have given my personal opinion on how you define liberty, and I go over 50 different subjects. So it's easy reading.
We're talking about the progress. We kicked off this little chat here about the progress this movement's made. How much pleasure does it give you when you hear in the mainstream media, particularly in the conservative media, talk radio, people use the term Keynesian economics like it's a cuss word? Have you noticed that? It happens all the time now. Don't you take a little bit of pleasure in seeing that come about? I mean,
Well, I certainly do, and I've on one of the interviews, they said, who is this individual that you dislike the most in Washington? They wanted to be a political battle, like, oh, this Obama's a bad guy. And I said, the guy that we have to really cancel out is this Keynes guy. He's giving his way to
Yeah! Yeah!
It's Mises, Hayek, and Rothbard against Keynes, and right now,
Yeah! Yeah!
Now, Congressman, I'm not going to ask you the elephant in the living room question. I've been forsworn to ask this.
They'll never invite me back. I'm not giving up this gig.
Although last year I cornered you by asking what would be your reasons for not doing it, and that was a tricky question. I'm not going to go there. My question, though, is let's treat this as a hypothetical. Let's imagine you are a 2012 candidate, and you're trying to sound like you. So everybody's upset at the Federal Reserve, everybody's upset about the spending, even Mike Huckabee is upset at the TSA. How would you, see, I mean, if I were you, I would be so tempted up on that stage to say, look, who on this stage has a better record on spending than I do? Raise your hand. Who? No. But I know that we have different styles. But How do you distinguish yourself from a crowd? They're all going to sound like they're budget cutters. How do you stand out?
Well, I found out last time that one of the comments made afterwards, I said, why did you think I sounded different from the other one? And the most common answer was, and it was very flattering, I said, it sounded like you were the only one that's telling the truth.